guys, and welcome to another tutorial from me, Erin, with the Slimeonade stand. This week I have decided to show you all how to make cloud slime. The key ingredient in this wonderfully puffy cotton-like slime is instant snow. And this Snow Wonder right here is just one of the many brands you can use of instant snow. It happens to be my favorite. It is a non-toxic powder that literally all you do is add water to and it expands. So let's jump right in. I'm going to show you what you need to make this. I'm going to start with some school glue. You can use any brand of school glue. This one happens to be from Amazon. So add your white glue to a bowl. And I've went ahead and made the activator ahead of time. And as you can see, it's still steaming. This is a ratio of 1 cup of water to 1 teaspoon of borax powder. And I will link up down below where you can buy borax, but it should be available in any grocery store in the laundry detergent section. So before I do activate my slime, I like to add a couple of things. You've seen me use this before. I always add it to my slime bases. It's vegetable glycerin. I'm going to add about a half a teaspoon of this vegetable glycerin to my glue. And stir. Vegetable glycerin adds stretch and silkiness to a slime. It's also a good deactivator. So if a slime is too stiff or rubbery, it really helps resolve that. So I have about a cup here of glue. Okay, we've got a nice strong spatula here and our activator, and we are going to add just a little bit, let's say about 2 tablespoons of our activator here to our glue mixture, and we're going to gently kind of fold it in like we're baking almost, except everyone knows slime is not edible, guys. Disclaimer here, guys. I am creating this tutorial from day 10 of self-isolation. So if you hear other people talking in the background, it's because we're all here. Here we have our base. And as you can see, that did not take long. School glue activates pretty quickly. It's got some stretch, but it's pretty strongly activated. And by strongly activated, I mean it's a slow stretch. That's what we want for our cloud base. Set this in a container for now. We're now going to move on to the fun part. We're going to make the snow. What you want to do is add, to start, about 4 scoops. Next, you are going to activate the artificial snow with some just plain old regular water. You want to add about a cup. Pretty cool. I like to add not too much water because I don't like it to be too wet. So I start out with just a nice little bowl of the snow here. And we've got our little guy here, our little slime base. And we're just gonna press him in. And incorporate this fake snow into the slime. This process requires time, patience, and quite a bit of fake snow. Okay, as you can see, we've added the entire bowl of that snow to our little batch here, and you can see it's starting to become cloud-like, but it's not quite the texture we want yet. It's still feeling very wet. It doesn't have that drizzle everybody wants. So our next step is to add more snow. This time we're gonna add dry snow, and we're gonna slowly fold it in. Your goal here is to just keep incorporating that snow in. Your slime is going to feel a little wet still at this point, and what's going to happen here bit by bit is that powdered snow is going to soak up a lot of that excess water. Now, you've got two little measuring cups here. You've got one with activator and one with water. You can put the water one aside. Sprinkle your fingertips in the activator, not too much, just enough to coat your fingertips, and start to work that in. Work the activator in to your baby cloud slime. The dry powder is soaking up that activator and it's taking away that kind of wet, goopy feeling. The activator also helps it feel lighter and more drizzly. It's exactly what we want. Now we add another key ingredient. Now, I rarely use lotion in my slimes because I prefer to use vegetable glycerin because I don't have to use as much of it. But for cloud slime, I exclusively use lotion. There's just something magical about it for me. It helps the cloud come together. It is what I love to use. So at this point, I add some unscented body lotion, few pumps, to the mix and work that in. And the reason I use unscented, obviously, is I don't want it to compete with the scent. But if you're making this at home and you have a nice scented body lotion, that might be a really great way to scent your slime. So, just an idea. Any lotion should work. And let's start pushing it down on our board here. Okay, I feel as though we are at a really good place here with the consistency. As you can see, it's got that nice, drizzly, yet stretchy texture. One of my friends calls this the fuzzy pole. It's got a fuzzy pole feel to it. It needs to sit for a while before you can consider this finished. Because all these little particles of snow need to kind of absorb into your slime. So if you are a slime seller and you want to make and sell some cloud slime, you need to plan probably at least 3 or 4 days after you make your cloud slime to then send it out to your customers, because it needs to sit and it needs to absorb the snow, and then it kind of needs to evaporate some of the water in it as well, so it has that nice dry, drizzly feel with no fallout. What I'm going to do next, just for fun, is color this slime. I like to add powdered pigment to my cloud slimes because adding any more moisture in the form of like a liquid food dye or a liquid watercolor or something like that just makes the cloud slime wetter and heavier. And we don't really want to do that. We don't want to mess with the texture because, as you can see, it's taken us kind of a journey to get to the texture we want. So we don't want to mess with it too much. So we're going to fold in our pigment here. And this powdered pigment is from Solar Color Dust. They have lots of great colors to choose from on their website. This just happens to be hot pink, which looks super cool as a cloud. So let's fold it in. And as you can see, it's folding right in there. It's picking up some of that nice hot pink color. This is such a dream to play with, guys, and I really loved making it for you. I hope you guys love making it on your own. I hope that you are staying safe and well at home, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.